So right now we're at the funnest part of the build on any car. The Challenger is out getting the underside of the hood jammed in, and while he's doing that, I'm going to take a minute to show you guys how the proper installation of a V21 hood decal is applied. When they're making a decal, when they're cutting it, they don't really care how much backing paper shows. So in this case, you've got what, maybe 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches, and over here you got 3/4 of an inch. If you put this decal on and you were lining up this white part, you'd be in big trouble. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually peel the backing paper off of it, so I'm just working with the decal. But in order to do that, you have to have a really wet solution that takes a long time to dry. That way you can move your decal around, take your time, not panic, and put it exactly where it belongs. I always love our Phoenix Graphix. They're the best company making these. I can call up and I can say I'd like a fresh cut. He always gives me a fresh cut. It's like a Christmas tree, so I'm not dealing with a decal that's 6 months old or a year old. The other thing you want to make sure of, this is a tack cloth. It's designed to remove lint. It's got like a little sticky type of product on it. And so any lint that's on this hood could be underneath that blackout. And if it was underneath that blackout, it would show up like a sore thumb. So this is a solution I mix up myself. In this case, it's just dishwashing soap. It's a very small few drops of dishwashing soap in with water. And I know the consistency I'm looking for. If this was a really small decal, I wouldn't have nearly as much soap in it as I have. But because it's a huge decal and because it's going to dry in different areas, I want to make sure I got time to move that decal around. It's just such a big decal, it's too hard for one person to hold on to it. And if you drop it on the ground without soap on it, you're going to get dirt on the back of your decal. So as soon as you start revealing that glue, you want to get it wet. So if it fell out of your hand and hit the ground, you could take it to the sink and rinse the dirt off the end. And we're just going to lay it on there like that. So since I have lots of soap, lots of water on there, it gives me a lot of time to play with it. You want to line this up with the front edge of the hood, and you want to start working on your side to sides. Depending on the amount of body work that's been done on a hood, that hood could be a little wider, a little narrower, the paint buildup on it. So you don't want to go with a predetermined number, you just want it centered. That's your job. Get some of that water and that soap out of there so it doesn't slide as easy, because you know that you're set up here at the front. So just kind of give it that. Then you can go to the back, double check it. 7 inches to there, 7 inches to there, we're good. So now I'm in a position where I can very carefully start working some of this from the inside out. If you start in the middle and work your way out, you won't have those air bubbles. One of the biggest mistakes people do is they want this end wrapped. They want it wrapped faster. They want to be done. They want to go brag about how awesome it is. It takes time. You see back here where I squeegeed those out? Because of the shape, this thing has to conform to the hood. So it's going to pull back. It's going to fight it, because this decal was rolled up in a box 15 minutes ago. But just don't be in a hurry. It takes time. There's a protective film over the top of this. That's why I'm not scratching that decal up. Once you take that protective film off, you can't really use a squeegee on that black anymore. So you need your bubbles out now.